Hello and welcome to what I'm going to be calling the Super Nintendo Super Show. It's going to be a quick little series of a couple of different games, all of them being, just fun little party games for the Super Nintendo. Not really party games, but just sort of easy to pick up and easy to put down games. So nothing that, I can make a full series out of. So for instance, Super Mario Kart is going to be the first one here. This isn't going to be one video for the archive. I'm going to try something different here, and I'm going to split this into three. So that means shorter half-hour sort of things. So let's jump right into that. And we're going to give it a nice little try here. So let's do this. Just some good old Mario Kart. 50cc class, because I am, I'm not great at Mario Kart. I'm good enough, but I'm not great. Maybe later I'll try 100cc. But we're gonna try and go through all three of the courses, maybe even unlock, a special cup. That'd be nice. Alright, here we go. Controls are a bit slippery, but I'm sort of used to them. As this is one of, I think, only 4 Mario Kart games I own, the other three being the one for the Wii, which I hardly ever touch, Super Circuit, which I play somewhat often as it's easy to pick up and put down since it's on a handheld, and 64. So 3 of them have the same sort of slippery-ish controls. So I'm sort of used to that. To having that sort of slippery controls instead of the tighter modern controls. Not to mention it controls kind of similar to F-Zero in that it's sort of faster. Not faster. Turns are tighter. It's harder to make a tight turn, so it's easier to ease off on the acceleration than it is to actually drift. Oh, that was quick. From what I remember, I thought it was 5 laps. Am I already on lap 5 then? Maybe? Ooh, that's gonna... Ooh. That went great. I'm a little bit rusty. I haven't played a little while ago, but I don't play Mario Kart too often. At least not since, the pandemic started up. But 64's gotta be my favorite of the series. Probably, again, because I'm so used to it, and because I'm so used to the feel of the 64 controller that, I just... Yeah. I am so used to a 64 controller that once I had an adapter that let me use a 64 controller on the GameCube. And I would use it specifically for Melee, because I was so used to playing on the 64, or just... Really, there was no reason for it. The GameCube controller, honestly, is a lot more comfortable in the hands than the 64 controller. But stubborn younger me was not willing to admit that, and went the route of, well, I'm gonna play Melee with a 64 controller. And part of that's because I never used the C-Stick anyways, which, for playing Smash, that's not really a great idea. So, yeah, let's go with that, let's go with that 64 controller, sure. It doesn't have a C-Stick. And I don't think I could pull off tilts with the C buttons. I don't think. I could be wrong on that. The other thing is, because this was a you know, not a USB controller plugging into a computer, I could not set inputs. So whatever inputs it was set as, it was set as. Now, this also allowed me to use a 64 controller on certain Wii games. And also on certain Wii U games. And I guess technically, the Switch wasn't out yet. This was before the Switch. I still have the adapter somewhere, but it stopped working. And then mysteriously, right around when it stopped working, the site I got it from shut down. Now, isn't that interesting? Isn't that totally not suspicious? It worked fine for a while, but it just stopped working. So I guess technically, if I had the GameCube adapter for Switch, that means I could also technically use a 64 controller on Switch, which... Okay, now that actually could be interesting. That would be interesting to sort of try and do a challenge like that. Breath of the Wild, but it's a Nintendo 64 controller. Now that would be interesting, because I have been into doing, like, sort of self-imposed challenges for Breath of the Wild somewhat recently. I think the first one I did was just play through the game, but you can't sell items. And then another one of them was no map, I think no selling items, no Korok seeds. I think that was it, but I could be wrong. I don't really remember. And then one of them, I tried to do Master Mode, but no armor. That's been going great. I'm kind of stuck on the Master Sword trials. Half gave up on that one. Another one I did was trying to beat the game as quickly as I could. So I had, like, maybe at max 6 hearts. Some armor I bought from some town, I think Hateno. And whatever equipment I could find. And I beat the game without getting any of the Divine Beasts, any of the story. Just, you know, straight to Ganon. So that was an interesting experience, and also the second time I'd ever beaten Breath of the Wild. And the one I've been trying to do recently is hardcore. So that means if I die, I restart. I start the hardcore once I get off the plateau, just because I don't want to have to keep doing the plateau over and over and over and over. I have no way of doing that allows me to just always start from when I'm off the plateau, but I don't want to keep doing the plateau over and over because that gets very repetitive and really annoying really fast. So, if I die, I start back at the plateau, but if I die on the plateau in the beginning of the game, I just keep going until I get off the plateau. It's sort of like a Nuzlocke, how the Nuzlocke doesn't begin until you get Pokeballs. So I'm sort of using that kind of method of, yeah, but I don't want to play the first 10 minutes of the game over and over again. So that's been interesting. I already lost once. Oh, the other thing is, if I die due to a glitch, I'm not counting that because that's completely out of my control. If I die due to a stupid mistake, that's my own damn fault, and I should have known better. But if I die due to a glitch, there's really no way for me to have known that to happen. Like, for instance, I tried once climbing up a ledge on the plateau. Climbed up the ledge, and for whatever reason, the game decided, I'm gonna spawn you, instead of on the ledge, just a foot off of the ledge. So that you fall immediately, and you can do nothing about it, and you immediately fall to your death. So if stuff like that happens, it's like very clearly the game bugged out or something, because Breath of the Wild can be a bit buggy. I have various screenshots of a horse that had fallen into water, a piece of ground that just didn't attach anywhere, so there was a hole in the ground, of various rocks and stuff that aren't quite working right. At one point, there was an NPC that was tilted, so like, instead of standing up straight, they were standing on the ground at an angle. So that was really interesting. And of course, there's the various spots where you have an arrow midair, or somehow a spear will be standing upright instead of falling over, which aren't major bugs, but they're like, one of them's a bug, one of them's just an interesting thing about collision and how, you know, they don't exactly put collision exactly as the 3D model in some areas, because that would be impractical and difficult to do. But Breath of the Wild can be very buggy at times, and yeah. If I die due to some stupid bug like that's really completely out of my control and entirely the game's fault, I'm not counting that. Just because it's cheap. So that's fun. And at some point, I do want to do Breath of the Wild on here, but I want to be able to hear things as they happen. So that means I need to get a... I think the best way to do that is a headphone splitter and a cable that's... that can connect one thing to another. So I think that'll work. I'll try it out. If it doesn't work, oh well, I guess I just have to wait until I can figure something else out. But it'd probably be something like no map, maybe no armor, maybe no selling things, not entirely sure. Now, by no map, I don't mean I can't open the map, I mean I don't activate any of the towers, so that means I get to make my own map. Which means basically using stamps and such to mark certain things. So like treasure chests, I think I used to mark bridges. Skulls I used to mark like trees, just various different things. Plus, I'm somewhat familiar enough with the layout of Breath of the Wild to know where some things are. I don't know where everything is. Like, I can't tell you exactly where every single tower is. Not tower. Like, the ones that are like a tree, and they have planks around them, and you can climb up it, and there's enemies on it, and there's treasure, and there's items, and there's different stuff like that. I couldn't tell you where all that stuff is, but I'm relatively familiar with the layout of Breath of the Wild. Woo! If I don't manage to unlock, what is it called? Special Cup? Yeah, Special Cup. If I don't manage to unlock Special Cup by the time we're done here, it's fine. I can do this again sometime. I don't mind that. It'd probably be like a 2-part thing, maybe 3, who knows? But I'm not gonna label this under, like, specifically just Super Mario Kart. Nah. When I do stuff like this, it's gonna be under just, you know, generic... That's what my sort of... That's what this is gonna be. The Super Nintendo Super Show. It's just gonna be me messing around with some Super Nintendo games, having a bit of fun. Nothing too heavy. And again, they're gonna be shorter, so mostly what I'm gonna be using that for is... I've not been streaming as often, but I've been streaming for as long as I normally do. So what I'm gonna use this for is, if, say, I go for a whole week without streaming, I'll keep a sort of small backlog of these so that I can upload them to the archive channel, just, you know, as an in-between thing, because I don't really want to, you know... I don't like that I don't always stream. I used to stream a lot more often, and I really want to get back into that, but I'm having a hard time doing that due to, like, whatever reasons. Either I have a headache on a day, or it's not feeling up for it, or I have stuff planned, but I'm gonna try and stream more often again. But while that's not happening, I'm definitely gonna try and do stuff like this so that I can upload stuff more often. Like, maybe I'll do an N64 power hour, or whatever. I don't know, power half hour. Who knows what to call it. But just, you know, it's stuff where I mess around with stuff. Have I said stuff enough? Okay, here we go. Never liked the ghost house stages. I've always had trouble on them. Also, I need to pause and readjust how I'm sitting, because my chest is hurting from that side, whatever you want to call it. Out of the way, Yoshi. I got things to do. Ha. Nice. And who knows, maybe I'll come up with, like, a logo for this or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I'm not great with MS Paint. I can't afford Photoshop. And I don't know how to use GIMP, so I'll try to figure something out, maybe. For now, I'll probably just, like, take a screenshot or whatever of the title screen like I normally do. Which, like, I'd really like if they'd stop running me over like this. Really appreciate that. Oh, great, final lap. Yeah, I'm pretty much screwed here. I might be able to get second if I can pass Mario here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pass Yoshi. Nah. It's alright, we'll make it up in the next couple of laps. Still in first, tied with Yoshi for first. Wonder what happens if you tie. Do they have, like, things for if you tie with someone? I guess you technically can't. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can tie, honestly. Oh, yeah, here we go. Oof. Not the moles. Not the moles. Off. Get off. What do I do to make you get off? Is there anything, like, certain I can do to make the moles go away? Eep! Oof. That was close. That was a little too close for comfort there. Gotta have a bit of a light touch with the original Mario Kart. You can't just go hard on pressing a button, or else you start to do stuff like that. So, for instance, at times I'll end up stopping or slowing down to go around a corner, but I won't ever fully stop. I just mash the B button. And when I turn, I don't ever just fully press down on the D-pad. I mean, I do, but what I mean is I sort of alternate on it between pressing and not pressing, sort of to give a smoother turn, because the turns in this are not smooth at all. They're very, very rough and very, very rough. Very tight. It's very tight turns. So I sort of do that to give a smoother turn. Does it slow me down a bit? Yeah, but on the bright side, I'm not going off the course. There we go. And I also rarely drift, because drifting is very difficult in the original Mario Kart, and in 64 for that matter, and also Super Circuit. I feel like it's better in Super Circuit, but not great. There we go. Oh yeah, Luigi number 1. Oh, and I love that classic soundtrack. It's nothing like super special, but it's pretty solid. Where the hell am I going? What the hell am I doing? Help. That was a bit confusing there. Eep. Okay. No, let me through, please, let me through. I'm begging you. Oh, shit. Okay, that was a little more complicated than I thought it would be, or even needed it to be. It's okay, I can catch up. You will not defeat me, Yoshi. Not today. Aha. Oof, oof. Oof. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. Oh, there is 5 laps. I thought there was 3. It's okay, I still got this. For sure. I can do it. I just gotta believe. Oh no, oh no. Oh, I can't jump that? I thought I could jump that. Oh no. One more lap, last lap. I can do this. I just gotta... There we go. I'm gonna hold on to that. That way if Yoshi passes me, I can get back ahead. A lot easier, and I don't have to worry about... You will not pass. You shall not pass. Whew! That was close. That was really close. There we go. We've pretty much got this. I think we're guaranteed first at this point. Okay. The green shell, fine by me. I will be doing Mario Kart 64 at some point. I don't know when, but like eventually I gotta do that. I love Mario Kart 64. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Oof, I missed the boost. At some point, I'd also like to do Mario Party, but I don't really own any Mario Party games. Which, at some point, I would like to fix that. I have never owned a Mario Party game before. I've played them, but very rarely. Not sure which one I would want to go for either, because I've heard bad things about a lot of the newer ones. But at the same time, I imagine the original 3 for the 64 are going to be, like, really clunky. Again, not that I mind, I play a lot of Nintendo 64, so I am very used to the clunkiness that it can be sometimes. Like, you know, earlier Mario Kart games, the original Smash is a bit clunky. It's fun, but it's a bit clunky. And I can do this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's gonna set us back a lot. Not sure if anything can, any of them can get enough points to pass us entirely, but... Oh, and we end on a sad note here. No, fuck it, I'll go for 45 on each of these, because the first thing I wanted to do was not working out, so I'll go again. I'll go again. I'll go for the last cup, though. Star Cup, and then we'll go back for this one later. Just one more race. I also don't think I'm gonna number these, because, well... It's not like I'm playing through one game. I'm playing through multiple for this Super Nintendo Super Show series thing. So I'm just gonna leave it at that, and then put the name of the game. And that's that. You know, cause why not? You know, if I knew video editing, I'd also probably at some point, I'd really like to get into doing scripted stuff. So like stuff more similar to stuff like Peanut Butter Gamer or Scott the Woz, stuff like that. That's more like a game review with skits and stuff in it. I'd really like to do that someday. But of course the problem there is I'd have to learn how to do video editing, and videos take a while to render, and I honestly have no idea how to do any of that. I barely get by patching 2 parts of a video back together in Blender when something goes wrong with the recording or the stream. And I've only had to do that 3 times. Thankfully. But it's difficult. It's very difficult to do all that kind of stuff, you know? And I'd like to learn. Maybe I'll take a crash course in it. Crash course in it someday. And then I can do some, like, game reviews or skits, just all kinds of stuff. Really like to do that. And even better yet, edit these down so that they're not, like, an hour and a half. Because something I remember hearing is people don't like to sit through hour and a half long stuff. I know I don't like to sit through hour and a half long stuff. It's why I usually go for shorter review type videos when I'm watching stuff, or shorter gameplay videos than the hour and a half long streams. Because those exist out there. People do that. The YouTubers I watch do that. They have streams and they have a channel specifically for their stream archives and stuff, and it's hour and a half long stuff. And again, that's a long taking. Like, that's when you do that, you commit to sitting down for an hour and a half. And honestly, I don't know that people want to sit down and commit to an hour and a half of watching me, especially if they're like, okay, watching a stream is different. What I mean is, it's like if they're like going through YouTube or whatever, and like especially if it's someone who's clicking on from some other video and finding me, that's a huge turnoff. And not to mention, it takes a long time for these things to upload. I feel like it's just not as well done. Plus, if I can edit stuff down, it'd be a lot of fun. I'd be able to put a lot of fun stuff in there, do a lot more visual jokes and gags and stuff like that, which really would help out a lot. Hell, editing in watching stuff, that's half the fun of watching some of the people I watch, is seeing how they're going to edit stuff together, or how their editors edit things together. Because that can be really comedic in doing that kind of stuff. So, like, I really want to learn how to edit. It's just a matter of getting to it at some point. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea how to even, like... I have no idea how they make stuff appear on the screen for multiple seconds unless it's like a... No, even then, I don't know how they make PNGs and stuff stay on the screen, or how they do any of that. It confuses the hell out of me how it's done. Again, probably because I haven't even looked into it, but I really would like to learn how to edit this stuff down, because, you know... This race is not gonna go very well, I can tell. I say as I pull ahead into first. Ah! No! Let me get back up there. Last lap. Phew, barely dodged that ice block there. Oh yeah. There we go. Okay, round 3 of 5, so 2 more. Where do I feel like this is the Bowser Castle level I know the most? Oh, I am so familiar with this Bowser Castle level for some reason. I have no idea why, but I really am. That could be, in part, Super Circuit, in trying to unlock all the different stages in it. Stages. I say that as though it's a Smash game. Nah. I mean... I don't mean stages. I mean... What the hell are they called? Cups. Not stages, cups. All the different, like, Grand Prix cups. Oh no! Yoshi, you done me dirty there. You monster. Sheesh! Oh no. Okay. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? I can do this. Oh, come on. Oh, of course you're gonna do that. Oh! If I had pulled that off, that would have been great. Unfortunately, it looks like I am not actually even going to qualify this round. Simply because I think you need to be in at least 4th place, and I'm in 5th. Yeah. So we're gonna have to give that another go. It's fine, I got this. I have got this. I am a pro gamer. I feel like on the first lap the thwomps don't do anything. I could be wrong about that, though. Eh. Yeah, I don't think the thwomps do anything on the first lap. Which is good to know. That is the perfect time for me to get a red shell. When I absolutely don't need it. Okay, move. Thank you. Ah. However, the green shell I can always take, because, you know. Okay, here we go. Still in first. Never mind. There I go. Out of first. I'll have to look into the legality of using logos, because if I can, what I'd like to do for the logos on this is I'd like to take, like, the Super Nintendo logo, and then the Super Show part from the Mario Super Show thing, and put that under it. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just trying to think, I guess, because this is... I've not tried something like this before. Can I do it? The answer is no. No, I can't. Maybe I can now. I mean, I made it to 3rd. I'm happy with that. I'll take what I can get. I will take what I can get. Gonna be hard to stay ahead. I need to win this round, or I am done. Alright, here we go. And also, if you have any other suggestions for, like, cool Super Nintendo games to play, I would love to hear that, because right now I only have 3 in mind that I can think of that would be great for a format like this. So I would really love to have, like, other games to play for this. I mean, Tetris Attack I suppose I could do, but I'm not entirely sure on it. It's pretty much just Pokemon Puzzle League, which I've played to death. Actually, you know what? That honestly sounds good. Maybe I'll do Maybe I'll do Tetris Attack next time. Tetris Attack. More like Tetanus Attack. That wasn't funny. Okay. Yeah, I think we got this. We're pretty far ahead at this point. That might end up slowing us down a bit, though. Oh, shit, okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, dang. Wait, Mario's probably in second, I would imagine. Shit. How is Mario, like, right behind me? Okay, I think I hit Mario with that, so that's good. Now we just have to worry about Yoshi, who is right behind us, and throwing a ton of eggs. Thank you for that. Love how the CPUs just have their own custom items like that, and that you don't get to use them. Alright, nice. Woo! Luigi just dual-wielding champagne bottles. Alright, that's gonna do it for this little thing here, for the first, I guess you could call it episode, I don't know. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a good day. If you did like it and you want to come see these live, link in the description. There's also a Discord for notifications on when stuff is uploaded. Usually I upload around 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Tomorrow's going to be a bit different because I'm not going to be home then. Probably upload earlier or later, not sure. But if you want to get a notification of when that is... Oh wait, never mind, hang on. I can't say that because I'm uploading this tomorrow. So if you're watching this from YouTube, that means it was late or early today. So, you'll know before I do. Kind of. Hi, I'm in the past. Got a whole day. How are things in the future? Let me know how things are in the future. I'd love to hear that. Yeah. I'll see you around. Hope you have a good day.